Oh, it's after office hour already. It's after 5-6 p.m. You're walking home so happy, want to go eat McDonald's. But then suddenly, ding, 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 ding. Oh, hello. Hey boss, Kelvin, boss here. We want it done by 1 minute. Ayo, it's after office hour, your boss still contact you. Very bad lah. So your boss call you, you need to sacrifice your sleep already lor to finish the job. You are trying to exchange your mental health for this loyalty for the company. Is those all really worth it? Today, I'll expose 3 red flags of a toxic boss that you should be aware of. Yo, what's up guys and girls, I'm Kelvin. Every time you feel guilty when you leave on time during office hour. Another thing is like whenever you are trying to get the MC, when you're falling sick, you'll feel guilty also because your boss will keep calling you for your unfinished tasks to check on things. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 red flags of a toxic boss in order to prevent permanent burnout. First is boundaries and privacy. Your boss doesn't respect your boundary and privacy. Your boss treat your phone like 24/7 emergency contact. Hey, whenever anything, call, look for Kelvin. He's the hotline. And then even though you spend your sleeping time or your after office hours to work on the urgent tasks, they never appreciate you. They never give you any compensation or OT fees. That is very bad. In addition, they also want to check on you 27 on the task. They keep asking for ETA. Hey Kelvin, when can you deliver this? Although we already provide or we're following the timeline that they provide during pre-project phase, they also want to keep chasing for the ETA, for the progress. Because I don't know why, they are feeling like insecure. Fun fact, very funny thing, they are checking on you more than checking on their spouse. They are treating you like their wife or husband. They care you more than their partner. So funny lah, I cannot tahan already. This is the common sign of lack of mutual trust. When you are leaving the office on time, when you finish your work, your boss won't tell you, hey, good job, pat on your back. They will think that, oh wow, he do so fast, why not we assign more job for him? So they'll assign you more tasks than initially agreed. That's bad, super bad. So you work for the company for salary, so the salary will buy you away your life and your soul, and you are treated like a slave. This is not good. So this is the first sign of the toxic boss, meaning they don't have boundaries or privacy. Secondly, they have zero common sense on responsibility. Why do I say so? I've dealt with bosses that have zero common sense. They always change things faster than changing their clothes. So funny. They want to change the timeline, they want to change your task, they want to change the people and team that you're working with. It's so funny. So today you come to sit here, tomorrow you expect you sit another place. So suddenly your Microsoft Outlook calendar get blocked by some random meetings. Then you're pulled in. Then you're asking what happened in this meeting, so they are telling you that new things, new timeline and this all, new stakeholders. It's so funny, ridiculous man. Alright, so apart from that, these bosses are also very blur about anything, eventually anything. They are blur about who is working on what thing, they are blur about ownership, the task, the timeline, the long-term and even short-term goals of this team, the deliverables. Very bad. So imagine that today they tell you that you work on this thing, tomorrow is another thing. So the thing is keep changing, the working and tasks. So how can anyone focus? This is like some part-time job already, it's not a permanent job, man. Also, they will keep brainwash you. Today, they give you another task, they'll tell you, this task is more urgent, this task is more important, more career growth, status quo quoted, more career growth, their terms of career growth is actually some urgent task that is not important at all. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to talk something negative, but these all things is actually happen on myself. So I'm sharing with you guys, hopefully you guys can catch on some of the lessons learned, right? So back to this, so regarding this, they are blur about responsibility. They also don't know who is working on what thing, so they will consistently ask you, hey Kelvin, who's working on this thing, how can we get a contact and stuff like that, and send an email, and when is the ETA by the way? Next week? No, next week is not possible, it's 3 days later, is it possible? So they will tell you all kinds of bad things, okay? So the timeline, the task, all is crumbled and become rubbish. In a sense, they become no laws or principles, a set of systematic things that they can follow. And then also the last thing is like they like to promise stakeholder or counterparty about something they did not discuss with the developer or even the people who are working on that. So imagine that today a counterparty or stakeholder is asking our bosses, hey, can you deliver this thing? Then your boss will reply, oh yes, confirm okay one lah. No problem, we'll deliver tomorrow. Oh, die lo, 死咗啦. Why? Because they never discuss with you. You are the one working, not them. This is very bad. No communication, zero promises, and no common sense. After they give the fake promise, they'll come and tell you, hey, can you deliver this tomorrow? No, of course not. Then they'll try to negotiate with you. Instead, the boss who negotiate with you is even better. Imagine someone that tell you tomorrow you need to done, then you say no. What happened? So this is the second red flag of a toxic boss. That is, they don't have common sense on responsibility. The third thing we are going to talk about on a red flag of toxic boss is about no mutual respect and understanding. The thing is that most of the toxic boss will use guilty to make you feel like you're a bad person on the team as a management tool. They will always make you feel like you're the bad guy, you're not the team player, trying to take every advantage of your kindness. So today you are in a meeting, right? You discuss something, you debate something with your boss, you disagree on something, but when you are disagreeing with the point that they made, then your boss is going to say, hey, no. Hey, this is like this, like that lah. See, everyone also like this. Then they are going to put a lot of peer pressure, and also they want to make you feel bad if you don't agree with them, if you don't align with their points. They often put you in a rough embarrassment. They often want to make you feel bad. That's the point. So there's no mutual respect. So what's the use? What is this cultivating environment we are talking about? Right? It's not very healthy. Right? So end of the video. Why do I make this content? There's actually 2 points of this awareness that I want to bring out about. The first one is if you're consistently dealing with this type of toxic boss, your own personality will be impacted. Because you're surrounded with this kind of people, this kind of environment, there's a saying says that your personality is the average of 5 persons surrounded with you. So if you spend most of your time with these 5 people, example your boss every day, instead, right, each of us spend like 40 hours a week. So imagine that you're always communicating, dealing with this type of people, your personality will be affected. So what happened after that? So you're going to show this type of character, behavior with your friends or family. So it'll bring permanent damage to this or relationship. The second thing is that dealing with this type of bosses, it'll slowly kill your career growth and also your drive. It definitely kill your growth, man. Because today you're going to work, you're looking for opportunity, looking for improve yourself. It's not like handling all these toxic bosses. Those are things that you should be avoided. So in long term, consistently pursue yourself with toxic bosses, it is going to bring irreversible burnout in terms of mental and also physical at some point. Okay, so this all negativity or results that you're bringing to yourself is going to cost you a long time to recover. That is a no salary increment or even bonus can cover. In short, it doesn't worth it. So as a conclusion, there's 2 ways only to tackle this problem. The first one is set boundaries within yourself and also your bosses or even your work colleague or environment. Beware that these toxic bosses can also applicable to toxic colleagues. The second method is of course looking for alternative. Alternative, you know what I mean. Job changing, change your job. Okay, no, I didn't say that. The thing is that you deserve a healthy environment, cultivating working lifestyle, and also a happy personal life, private life. You're not going to spend time dealing with office politics. Those are waste of time. We are human beings. We have a living soul, okay? We have our own life. So stop wasting your time dealing with all those people. So tell me in the comment down below, have you dealt with a toxic boss? What is the most funniest story that you have experienced? We are always interested to find out. End of the video, hope you learned something from it, and also if this video is helpful, please help to share around. Remember to like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.